Hello everybody, and welcome into day 31 of this modded Minecraft adventure. Today I'm going to continue looking on the market. I did leave off in the cheese stream here. This was one of the things I did in Saturday's stream. I didn't stream yesterday, I wasn't feeling good. But yeah, I chopped down, on Saturday I chopped down a bunch of trees and then built the cheese room, so now I've got cheese aging up. Anyway, I've been talking about adding in a mod, and I did. You can see at the top there, it now shows what I am looking at, what mod it's from, whether it's base vanilla or not, and what breaks it. Oh, I didn't know it did that with eggs. You can see it shows just by looking at it. And it shows what's in there. It doesn't show what crop they have. Did not know that. And then if I look at an animal that is either a baby animal or has been bred in the last 5 minutes, it will show the timer as well. So how long before they age up, or how long before you can breed them again. The part of me does want to tear. I still want to tear this down and put in a new one. I don't have a dessert stand. This was going to be drinks. But there are really only 3 drinks. I mean, technically that'll be at the dairy stand, so I could do dessert at this one. Other than the 2 cookies, oops, the 2 cookies that are here. And the one that's here. This is sweet berries, chocolate chip, stack of chocolate chip, and honey. So these 2 plus the vanilla cookie. I could do pies. There are 3 pies here plus the vanilla pie. Did he lose his job? Oh, no, it's just his outfit from that far, in that angle. So yeah, there are 4 pies, so I could do... Oh wait, no, it'd be... Or I would have to extend the stall out even further here. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so for these I don't need a stove. But a stove would make sense. Or an oven would make sense. Can they stack? I don't know if they can stack. I know pumpkin pie can stack. I don't remember by how much. But I know that they can stack. I don't have a magnet on. I did that again. I have iron ingots in here. Ain't supposed to. Where are they? Okay. Shelf. And okay, so this one will be for dessert. Oh, you know what? Pie crust. I'm gonna make pie crust. Do I have? I don't have any wheat in here. Not where that goes. There we go. Why is it set to 80? Ah. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't need those yet. Make these. I need more apples. Nope, 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 nope. I need more apples. So we're gonna have to go trade shopping again. Maybe I really probably should install a botany pot so that I can get botany trees and have like oak trees set in there. I am going through so many apples and I need so many more for future projects. I'm fairly certain. Oh, wait, hold on. You get apples with oak trees and botany trees. Hey y'all. Oh, cow. Hold on. Cow, cow, cow. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. You can see I've done a bit of work on this forest. That was on Saturday's stream. That wolf startled me. There goes the sheep. Should I tame the wolves? Do you have any bones? I do not. Where's the wood? me check something real quick. Oh. I don't actually have to do this. I can trade the farmers. Should I do that or should I keep going? I'll keep going. I've gotten 12 apples, okay. It ain't as if I ain't gonna use all this wood. My magnet doesn't pick this up, I told it not to. Although I could probably change that because I'm just turning it off when I go to spawn. And yes, I'm aware I can buy pumpkin pie from villagers. I will probably still make it. As if I don't have them. Materials to do so. Realize I didn't finish that thought. By the way, Jade is the only new mod I added. I haven't added anything else between the previous two, or between the last stream and this one. I did think about adding day counter as a joke, since there is no time or day passage here, so it'll just be day 1 the entire time. But when I do this, it's still there even when I have this. It goes like this. I don't like that. Okay. Don't know what that skeleton thought was gonna happen, but okay. Hello. Hello. Now we are beside the forest. Or the jungle, or in the forest. I love watching that when the big ones with their leaves go. I'm gonna head back to spawn, drop stuff off, and then I'll leave the birch for now. Wait, why did I pull these out? What I am gonna pull out is a bunch of emeralds. Okay, so I didn't need that many emeralds. Wait. Do either of you? Nope. Boring. These are trains, these are... Oh, wait. We are 20 minutes in, which means these are way past ready. Takes 8 minutes. Go milk the cows. Oops. Wait, yeah. Should I pick up more eggs? I'm gonna check how many eggs do I have. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up more eggs. That also reminds me, I have other eggs to pick up. Stacks upon stacks of them. Oh, it's done. Alright, back up this way. Should I swap these and put the drinks here? No, I'll put the desserts here and... Wait, if I only have 4... I have 12 slots, but there are 4 pies. I could do no, because the slices would be in front. Should I do this? I could do blueberry custard and fruit salad. But if I do that, I'll have to do this setup as well. Oh right, no, I messed this up. I don't. Okay. Let's see. Where is... Okay, where is it? Oh. I'm out of straw. Do I have rice in here? I do not. Okay, water, 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 water. Where's my knife? Oh, it's right here. I love you can do this with bone meal from the rebind. Before I realized you could do this, that you could rebind, I would use observers for it. That was, yeah. A bit much. Right? 4? Yeah. I really should go down there and oh right. Composter. There we go. Oh my goodness, the setting, reset. The config, reset. It does that. If you'll remember, they're all supposed to open when I do that. Yeah, it reset. So yeah, that's why it's not... I don't know why it does that. And it really tees me off. Stack of sugar. Okay. This is the dairy. This is gonna be milk, cheese, and fudge? Yeah, fudge. Milk, cheese, and fudge. Speaking of, do I have something going in here? No, this needs cool. Nah, it's fine. Alright, quick trip back here. This room is going to be... Preparing a lot of extra now is going to be so useful later, too. Should I have pulled that forward one? I feel like I should have pulled this forward one, so it's not right up against the stone wall. Have another layer like this. Like here, there's just not room. Unless I push this back one. But here, I have room. I could have pulled this forward. Well, oh well. How much cocoa do I have? None in here. It's in here. Also, let's get more apples. You. You. And you. Is it really just a 3? Dang. I didn't remilk the cows. Oh well. So this is pies. Oops. I need to go remilk the cows. I forgot to add in. Convert buckets to whatchamacallits. Bottles. So that was 24. Let's temporarily move that out of there. There we go. No. Yep, okay. Now the members match. Apple pie, chocolate pie, sweet berry pie. Hello, sniffers. How much do you have? That much? Good job. Y'all don't have them. Okay, let's see. Sorry, drink of water. Just one stack. No. Do they only stack that much? No, they stack. Why is it only doing that much at a time? I am so confused. But I do need to go back to spawn and get more milk. Maybe I should have just made this all here. Especially since I don't have any options left on the base yet. Don't think that. It's bad. Also, why don't we... That's why. Oh, that last one was because I'm short on prepays. I'm still gonna... Oh, let me in. Thank you. Nice job. Nice job. Oh, I didn't mark these. Nice job. And then it pops up as I do that. Bam. Alright. Wait. That was my fault. I accidentally hit another button. Whoa. You know what? I'm gonna change the key or the slot to 4, 5. So that doesn't happen again. Go harvest these real quick. Hey, I just got momentarily confused by the arrangement of the pumpkins and melons. On my offline worlds, I keep starting new ones, new offline ones. They are not arranged like that. They are arranged in alternates. On both sides that both adjacent ones are different. No. No, it is time for this. If I were to use honeycomb on the thing, instead of putting the honeycomb in there, it would just pull it out for me, but yeah, as you can see, I did not do that. Coming along rather nicely. Go get more milk. I love how I built that whole bee house and then barely used it, then I went and set up the automatic bee farm. Okay. You do only stack to 16. I had a feeling. I could do that. I could have cake in the thing. What was this one? Apple pie? So I'm wanting to make more sweet berry pie. Okay, so I only need 16 of a pie to make. I said that and I went and made a whole stack. No, that's extra. Um, wait. Okay. Oh, also, I do have, yeah. I might have made a lot of extra fried eggs. Empty, and then what was it? Melon? Yeah, melon and sugar. So I need 4 stacks. Oh, it's for this. I need 4. I don't even need. Okay. That was good. Hold on, I got a cough. Sorry, my throat is really dry. And then choco pie. I need to get more milk. I see an indicator that there's a cow, but I don't see the cow. Where is it? All the way down there. You spawn in this hole. Come on. I'm going to tie you to a fence post. Now I have a cow on demand. Okay, so I was gonna make choco pie. Now I kind of want to have a stand selling those. But there ain't room for that. Okay, choco pie, choco pie, choco pie. What am I short on? Milk? Really? Okay. That's kind of interesting. What? Oh, because it takes 3. Okay, that's what's messing it all up. Choco pie. I still have room for another dessert. Maybe do cake here and then cake slices here. Cake here, cake slices here, and then maybe I'll do the blueberry custard or the fruit salad. Make 7 slices, it said? 7 slices. So 11, I think, is the amount I want. Also, it is time to go make more cheese. I'm actually gonna do that first. There we go. Hello, cows are welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, so I do have to. Oops. Oh, this is so tedious. I already have all the cookies at the one stand. Yeah, there ain't any desserts here. Other than the fudge, but that's gonna be at the dairy stand. Hmm. What should I do for this last one? Maybe I will just do fruit salad. Or glowberry custard. Let's see. Okay, and it's 16 eggs. Stack of this, and stack of this. Blueberries, milk, eggs, sugar. It is 116, okay. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of milking just because I've been using a lot of milk. Actually, this lady's in the hole. And the top up, so she couldn't fall into the hole there. Or any hole. To make fudge, I'm gonna need... Actually, let's make another stack of... Okay. Actually... Yeah, they only stacked to 16, right? Yeah. Milk here, up there. We have the cheese here, and we have fudge here. Oh, you know what? I could do 2 of those. Milk and milk. Cheese slices, and then 4 things of fudge. They ain't rich enough here to have another cheese. They keep doing that. You know what? I can get fudge rolling. Wait, this takes 8 minutes. Yeah. I should get... What was the other thing? Eggs. That is right, right? Yep. Alright. I mean, I could definitely pull some of these out right now. I ain't though. Let's do this again. Um, there we go. Okay, that should be enough for a while. They're all empty. Very cold. Ruin, Chewin needs... It just needs cold, but very cold works. I've seen that before. Okay, so... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2... Oh, I didn't get more sugar. Or honey. No, 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 that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. I don't know if that matters or not, but let's make sure it works. Okay. So I can come back to this in 16 minutes rather than 8, since it only uses half of a bucket. Also, I'm done with the smokers, so I can get rid of them. These somewhat unsightly things for the market. Okay. Do I still have... No, okay. I took it out of there. Yeah, you know what? I can use a pitcher pod over here. Maybe right here. Let's add another torch flower. Or two. And I think that's just about it, other than finishing up this here. We have the cheese here and the cheese here and the fudge here. And with that complete, I can put these in. And then get villagers for over here. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, 7 villagers. None of which are here. Those are all librarians. Okay, so plenty of potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I grabbed an extra. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, grab its you, and you. Yeah, that's it. Just curious, can they stack more? No, okay. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh wait, no, it's just 6? Okay, I have an extra. It's a shame, excuse me. It's a shame I can't, like, get them stuck on a chair. I know it's some of the model, I think Quark ones, you can stick them on the stools. Quark ain't on 1.20, 1.1 yet. It's in alpha testing right now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it for the market. Should I swap the lights to being under here rather than being out here in the open like that? That would make them even more hidden. also, I think... Are these ready? They are. Yeah, I don't like this being out against the wall. I'll fix that some other time though. Yeah, other than getting the cheese and fudge, and I think the market is done. Well, and the cartographer stuff, but that's gonna be a while. Yeah, he's not finished yet either. He needs... Oh, I've got feathers! He needs feathers and ink sacks, plus all the maps. I do have feathers, they're at spawn. Then how's the paper going? Yeah, that's going alright. Yeah, I think that's about it for the market. This is... Geraldine, Bethan, Ina, Marcos, Anissa, Heath. Marcos is the only dude among these guys. And he's selling drinks. Sir, want me to swap some of your drinks for alcoholic ones? Yeah, I still feel like I should move this over a little bit more. I still don't like how the top is either. But I do think that's it for the market. The little eating area, the kid playing area. This path here is really wide. I probably didn't need to stick them so far back. And then just outside of decorations, I think that's it for over here. Well, and filling this in. I should get to that. Oh wait, no, I still have the library to make. And once I make the library, then the whole area will be finished. And no, I'm not gonna make the librarians all have um, enchants, max level enchants at minimum price or whatever. I'm just gonna stuff it full of librarians. So they ain't gonna be the ones from my backpack. Although I might not just make it full of librarians, I might just like give it one librarian, or one or two, maybe 3 or 4. Should I add a cartographer to the library? Like have a little maps room in the library. Oh, I think that would be awesome. Hold on, I gotta cough again. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll stick a maps room in the library and have a cartographer in there. Let me throw this in here. Oops. Yeah, the library where you go, you know, get books, check them out, stuff like that. But the library also has other paper cuts, like, you know, the newspaper or maps of the area, of the mines, of whatever. I could have a couple of different cartographers. Oh, and I could have ones doing different, like the different maps that go to the different areas. Oh, right. I don't have a magnet on. That witch down there reminded me. Not that I should go and light up those caves, but my first encounter with the witch. I was in a cave, she was on a ledge. I was also on a ledge, trying to get out, but I was surrounded by mobs. And yeah. Things did not go well. It says it only uses... Oh... Wait, does it? It's already consumed. Okay, so they weren't actually ready yet. Hello, madam. Thank you. What about here? Are y'all ready yet? Yes. Wait, no, I thought it said that it was empty. Yeah, it only uses half. So then why did it... I don't know. Hello, madam. Let me check, does the fudge stack? Or is it... Because I think it does stack. I think it stacks to 16. I can easily check. No. Okay, so it goes to a full stack. So having 4 was a good idea. Oops. 2 here. I can turn this back on. Oops. Oops. There we go. Light this section up just a little bit. There, okay. I'll stick it here. Whoa, did not mean to jump. Hello. So right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick one right here as well, even though I've got all those going. Oops. That helps lock things up. Now I've got my little hidden lights, plus the street lights, street lamps. Well, I think it is time for the library. I still haven't decided, do I want to stick the inn over here instead of over here? Because I was going to do the path coming up from this side. But if I did the inn over here, it would be behind the farms. I could probably... Let's see. No, that dip is not. I would have to do a whole lot of work there. This looks like it goes really low. But it's a good 30 blocks up, so... Nah, okay. So either I do the inn behind the barns, or behind the farms, which I don't think I want to do, or I do the inn over here. I do the library here and the inn here. There's a portal right here. I think I'll do the inn over here, but I'm gonna set up the library first. So I have the path go out this way, and then it'll go over there. So it'll go over to here, and the library will be here, and then the inn will be over here. I think is what I'm doing. But before I do any of that, I need to fill this in. Okay. Actually, I should probably go check on the cheese. I'll do that after I finish leveling this off. There's a little creeper party going on underground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 8. Plus a zombie. Now. Am I out of stone? I am out of stone. Okay. I guess I am gonna go check on. Check on these first. Yes, I know they were half full. But now it's even again. Balanced out again. Also, I will temporarily, I've decided, temporarily do this. Beef. Turn this back off. I almost need to stick a waystone back here. Almost. I also kind of want to get rid of this, just because I don't want it up against the wall. Should I pull off the ones that are aged? Yeah, I'm gonna pull off the ones that are aged. Oops. Not gonna lie, they kind of look like short pumpkins from the side, from this angle. Alright, any others? Let's go. Oh, I just realized that was perfect. It was exactly 3 stacks already. I am going to split this in half for now. Do that. There we go, and now that is a complete market. Everything is full. I have to say, I like the market now. It's a nice market, in my opinion. I think it's a nice market for, you know, my skill level. I do like this. I ain't ending the stream here. I'm gonna go harvest stone now, but I like the market, and it'll get finished up as I get more stuff. Anyway, let's go get stone. Nope. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Pig. You know what? We'll just start. Oh, another Mr. Wolf. Hello. Emerald. Wolf. I'm still thinking, like, I did mention earlier that I'm still thinking about whether or not I should get botany pots. Because it really would help with the trees if I got botany trees, which you have to have botany pots for. If I did get botany pots, I think it would just be trees and flowers. But sugarcane and cacti are also a possibility. And maybe chorus fruit. But I don't think I would use it for crops, because, I mean, I already have easy villagers doing that. But for the other one, I'm still thinking about ore harvester, adding that in. It would make things like this a whole lot easier to deal with. Okay, I do live down there. I have 2,000 stone, almost 2,000 stone, but I go through quite a lot of it. I'm thinking about whether or not I should grab that. I am. No, speaking of ore harvester and these, I, I on one of my offline worlds recently, I was playing and went underwater, saw just one block of this, of coal ore. Mine had a stone pickaxe, and I got 50 something coal. Keep in mind, I'm underwater, so I'm already mining slowly. And the ore harvester mod, I didn't turn off the default config that has it where it consumes more time, or it takes more time the more there are. So I'm sitting there going, wow, this is taking a really long time. Is it just because there's like a handful of them and I'm underwater and this is a stone pickaxe? No. Pickaxe? Nope. There were 50. Turn that back off. Actually, you know what? How long it's been? Probably another round of these ready. Yep. That means the fudge is probably, no, well, it might be ready. At least one is going to be ready. I don't know if both will be. All here and on the end. Okay. Back to the village. Your swimmer. No, they aren't ready. Okay. Also, I have an eyelash in my eye. Hold on a moment. I felt it fall in and then it wouldn't come out. Hello, sheep. Do you have that on? Okay. Now it's a zombie party over there instead of a creeper party. Oh, what block should I use for the library? Obviously there's gonna be spruce, because this is the fancier part of the village. Should I just use the same as I did for the Adventurers Guild and the others? Hmm. By the way, those mobs are actually inside the mountain. The mobs on the map, the mini-map, they're inside the mountain. That's why I'm not concerned about them, even though it says that they are on the same level as me. They cannot get to me. That's a skeleton party. No, maybe they can. Okay, got this part lit up. And I just walked right off the edge there. Hello, everybody. One up? You went up? Back to over here. He was just hanging out in the light. Wait. Okay, up here? Still need to find that spot underneath the village that's got mobs. I haven't actually bothered going and looking for that. But yeah, this just leads away from it. I really have to go over that way a fair bit. Which these ain't going. how did I get in here then? It wasn't from down there. And this just loops back around to over here. Yeah, wait, what? Did I drop down from up there? I must have. Yeah, as you can see on the map there, there are plenty of monsters underneath here as well. I may just dig straight down one day to light that place up. Back to this. Any others? Nope, okay. Oh, I didn't fill in that little spot. Oh well. I can't reach 3 down, so it's fine. Should I make the library 2 floors or 1? Hmm. Two floors will give me more space. But I think that depends. Should I make it more than just books and a cartography room? No, this is a small village. It doesn't need all that. I was thinking maybe adding like meeting or conference rooms, stuff like that. They don't need that here. So it'll be a small library with a map room. This is getting raced up, but it's time to check on the other stuff. Okay, so that cannot be used for anything. That also means the cheese is twice done. In other words, I wasted time. Alright. Let's head back to the village. Oh, these aren't going to be going up very much, are they? Because I'm all the way over there. I am more than 128 blocks away. Oh well. That'll fill up more when I'm working on the area over here. casually walking out from over there. So many creepers. That should be it. Hello, ma'am. How are you today? Oh, you are really cool. Might want to get that checked out. Flower counting away. Dirt rather than grass. Mostly just because, I mean, this is going to get covered up, or at least parts of it are going to get covered up. Which means it would just revert to grass, or dirt. Think about the library. I've never made a library I was happy with until recently. In like, the last few weeks, kind of recently. Um, that was on, actually, a testing world that I did. I ended up playing for, like, almost 300 days on it. So I had to cycle on. That was the world I was using to test if I would like doing a desert-only world. I ended up making a library that had all of the enchants except for all of the ones you could trade for, except for the curses, at 1 emerald. Except for one person who randomly changed the price to 5, even though it was 1. I don't know what that was about. I wasn't even trading with them, so it wasn't like it was the inflation thing. They just randomly upped the price. They were all cured. Now, I ain't gonna use that design for here, because that was a design for librarians. Hello. You startled me. I actually did jump a little bit in real life. Okay. So the library... Should I have the path come out from here? If I do, I would have to remove this, because it's... Sorry, big yawn. Because I can't have those on the corners. Okay, so I would have the door here, and then the library stretching over this way. And then, like, here-ish, I would probably... Wait. So I would probably have it go like this. Just so that there's space. Because of these, actually. When putting in the street lights, I need to make sure there's space there. So have the library, or the path go to here. The door be here, and then the library stretch over this way, I think is what I'll do. And then this could be like a little reading garden that people might use. Hmm. Should I do 5 or 3? You know what, I'll do 5. No, I feel like this is too big for a small village library. Also, maybe I should actually have the path start like here-ish. rather than over here. Start it here and then... No, that's too close. So if it start here... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Wait, no, I want these two. Okay. Then the little reading garden will be right here. I did decide that the inn is going to be over here. The library being a little bit smaller, I can stick the inn like right here. And then have the path leading to the other village go this way. There's a part of me that wants to make it cross over to the forest here. Like, loop around this way. You know what? I'm actually gonna, rather than building the library, I'm gonna finish the outlining. Here? Yeah. Okay. Before I do that, let's... I have to do this manually because it will... Okay, let's clear out this map and see... I know there's not a village over here. I just want to clear up the map a little. But I want to see if there's a village over this way. Because yeah, part of the idea is maybe, depending on how things go... Pigs, chickens, bees... I said sheep. No, this is too high. Oh wow, making a path down. This is just a straight up mountain. I could make a path down from here, except the village is... So the only area that's actually low to the river is right here. That's insane. So unless I put in like a boat dock, some docks for a boat, a port, I would have to make a path going down. Hold on, let me go back over here. So from here... Wait, no, because the path, it looks like if I go... I could have the path go down. Okay, yeah, I could have the path go down like this. Okay, so that's not an issue. That'll be fine. And that leads over to this village here. Which will be getting a complete rework, because it is also a mess. Then this village will have a path leading from here over to the village right over here. You can see it up on the map there. This village. There's plenty, so much space over here. Also very flat. Should I have this be like mostly farm animals? Or should I have this one be the wheat village? One of the original plans had been, if I had the path that came from this side rather than that side, then I would have it just, you know, go into here and then split off and cross the river here. But since I can't really do that without huge terraforming, just because this is just pure mountain on this side. Yeah. Oh, I talked about it in an earlier stream with me while I'm doing this. I also feel like I could plop a village here. This is, yeah, there's no village. There's nothing here. I could plop a village here as well. Oh, it's a flower forest. I think I already knew that. Yeah, between seasons, when I was playing around with mods and stuff, seeing which ones I liked, I built a island that was just like, I called it Pie Island, but it had pies, cakes, cookies, all the stuff growing for it over here. I also had farm animals. There was pens of beasts, there were even rabbits. I think I found rabbits somewhere. And I know I found rabbits, I brought them over. Did I find them in the forest? I don't think rabbits spawn in the flower forest. I know I found rabbits and it was a hassle getting them over there. It wasn't like I used summon or anything, it was, or spawn. It was I actually found the rabbits. No, there are rabbits, I see it on the map. Okay. Where are they? Can't see them here, but you can see them on the map. Oops. Rabbit, yeah. Then I also built... I thought it was like right here. Maybe it was over here? No, I'm pretty sure I found it in another stream. But I'm fairly certain it was down here. Maybe? No, it wouldn't have been because it was in a forest. Oh, yeah, it was here. I built a little cabin over here. Turned this into an actual proper pond. Left the waterfall. Also got rid of that. Yeah, there was a little house in there, farms, rabbit pen. Alright, let's back to the village. I was just looking at the map. Then I was thinking, no, I was thinking maybe I could stick a village here, but if I've got the village, where was it? Right here, that might be a bit close. Especially since there is a project I want to do right here. So having a village, another village just sitting right here would be a little close. That other stretch over here probably be fine. Or I could clear out the flower forest. Okay. There we go. This is actually kind of wrong because I was going to do a set of double doors or two. You know what? I'm almost out of spruce, so I think I might for the rest of the stream. Maybe. I'm going to go and chop trees. It might be the rest of the stream. I am low on spruce. I'm also gonna have to spawn and drop stuff off. My inventory is a bit full. I probably should keep some bones on me. For when I come across wolves. I'm gonna point you. Come on. What happened to it? It wouldn't have gone in here. Did you do that? No. Okay. Why did it go in here? This is the most random backpack for it to go in. Also, there is no waste zone there. You can go away. Okay, so it was thrown in here. Why did it throw the Tycho waste zone into... Okay, I guess... Right. I do want to clarify something with the botany trees thing. I don't mind coming here and chopping all these. Oh, wolf. Right after I say I should keep some bones on me. I don't mind coming out and chopping all the trees and spending the time doing that. I just, one, doubt it's very enjoyable for viewers. But two, and more importantly, I have mentioned I have bad wrists, and if I do this for too long, it does start to mess with them. That's one of the reasons why I might use botany pots for the trees. But I do use a lot of wood too. Well, hello. Goodbye. There's another zombie hurting. What? Oh. Oops. Wrong tool. we're going to drop back down to 397. And then regain it with when I trade and stuff. And speaking of trading, deserts are one of the only places where you can get sheep of every color without trading. Why is that? Well, they spawn with brown wool. Most of them spawn with brown wool. So you already have brown, which means you don't need cocoa beans and you don't need the wandering trader or shepherds. I believe shepherd can also do it. To get brown wool for the sheep. Bone meal is basically everywhere, as long as you have access to bones or composting. Then you can get white cactus, you know. That's let's do this. So you get bone meal, you have cactus. They come this color. With this, with the cactus and the bone meal, you can get lime dye, so that's 4 of them. Lapis, you can find lapis in the desert. You can also trade for it from a wandering trader. So you can get cyan, light blue, and blue. Then there's, where was it? Beetroot, get you red. And with the white, you get pink, and with the lapis, you get purple. And with that, you can also get magenta. So now you're down to yellow, orange, gray, and light gray. Well, if you bone meal grass in a desert, you can get red, or you can get poppies and dandelions, which means you get yellow and orange. This, you can fish. Just fish up and you have that 0.1% chance of getting black, or of getting ink sacs. And so, the desert, that makes the desert one of the only places that you can get every wool color without trading. Or commands. Just pure vanilla. I kind of wish I brought bones with me. I want to tame all of those. Back to the dyes. On the original recordings for the 100 Days in the Desert, that's what it was it was going to be 100 Days in the Desert. But I hate editing. I spent 8 days fishing, and then the water to get black dye, or to get ink sacs, so I could finish off. Well, not in desert, it was going to be 100 Days in the Snowy. Sorry. I spent 8 days fishing, got the ink sacs, and then the watering trader showed up the next day and had black dye. It was going to be 100 Days in the Snowy, but I ended up nixing that and changing it to 100 Days in the Desert. But I hate editing, so I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with that. I think it was made worse by the fact that I couldn't voice while I was doing it. just because my housemate was home and his stuff would get picked up by the mic and all that. I did enjoy the desert, though. That's why I had the test word. It was me testing if I liked... Or the test word in the desert. It was me testing if I liked it. The desert enough to want to do a 100-day video in it. Yeah, I can start filling it in my wrist. I should probably get bones so I can save these foxes. Because tamed wolves don't attack them. But oh well. Reminds me, when I watch One Block videos, everyone just shoves all the animals in the same pen at the start. Which I wouldn't do even if I hadn't seen other One Block videos. I did play offline One Block. And they just stick everyone in the same pen. But one of the things is, when I'm doing it, I look at what pops up, because you can check to see from in-game what all is going to spawn in that one. And the moment I see fox on that, I'm just like, yeah. What I was actually doing was I was giving everyone their own pens. And then I was actually worried about wolves being spawned in, not foxes. So I gave the sheep a cover, but then I just gave everyone a cover. So that, you know, wolves couldn't jump in. But also so that other mobs, like hostile mobs, hello everyone, couldn't just spawn in and kill things. It also protected them from things like guardians when they got to that stage. Well, by that point they were out of range, I think. Well, I also had a shelter for it. It was a dome over the whole spawning area from the One Block, which, you know, kept everything contained. Yeah, what amuses me more with the One Block videos that I've seen other people do is a fox spawns in, kills something, they kill the fox, or they put it in a boat, and then they just go back to what they were doing and they'll, like, cover up the chickens or the sheep. But right, the one tree I left on there. And yes, that is a different fox from what spawns over here. Different biomes. Part of me wants to make a guardian farm so I can idle it and then get prismarine and stuff. That would probably be something I use for a bigger village, maybe even a town. Hello. Which is a ways off. I still have the small village to finish. Someone's running away. And I see another portal. Well, a ruined portal. I also saw a drowned, I think. Or was that just squid? No, it was just a squid. Just a regular apple. Or, well, golden apple. Alright, let's head back over here. Oops, too many. Might have done two. I didn't even do that many. First... Wait, no. Okay. Oh, you know what? Time for this again. Way past time for this. I think I'm like 3 past it. There we go. Wait. Fudge. It's definitely been 16 minutes. Yeah, it's only 2. That's not my first. I know. I thought I'd pulled some out. What? Huh? They stick it in a barrel? Each one is missing 6. Yeah, that's 24. Where are the other? I'm missing 8 fudge. What happened to it? What happened to my fudge? That's concerning. I remember throwing it into the backpack. Yeah, I remember throwing it. Oh, right, because I remember after I threw it in the backpack, I tried to see if it could be used for anything and it couldn't be. Then why is it gone? Where did it? I don't I don't understand where it went. It just vanished. 8 pieces of fudge, just gone. Anyway, it's time for me to stop. I need to eat breakfast. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're watching this as a stream on Twitch, you can catch the VODs of the whole series on my YouTube. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, you can catch me streaming live on Twitch. The current schedule is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, with a chance for bonus streams on Fridays. Anyway, thanks for... the link is in the profile on either platform. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.